So a massive warm welcome to the show. Can you tell the listeners a little about who you are and what you do?
Yeah, thanks. My name is Martijn Hekman. I'm the CEO of Whirl, Whirl.com. I'm a Dutchman, actually, and a very experienced professional in the charity and the relief humanitarian world.
Now, Whirl is the first community-driven crowdfunding platform built on blockchain, but can you just set the scene and tell me a little bit more about exactly what it is and what kind of problems you solve, and also what makes it unique from other solutions out there?
Yeah, thanks so much. I'm happy to do that. Whirl is based on paid forward. So the whole idea is that you can start a campaign yourself. You can, you have a dream. It could be a project. It could be a sports activity you want to do. You're an artist. Something that you want to achieve. Well, the idea is that you join Whirl and you first look around. You see what is Whirl about, and you see other people's dreams, basically, and then you can start to fund them. After you have done that, that's basically kind of a selection criteria. Then you are eligible to also start very unique, because it's not existing anywhere in a crowdfunding platform at the moment. To make this all smooth and working, we have a system to incentivize our members. It's called karma points. Karma points are giving you the option basically to faster get your project awarded. And how the award system works, it's that we have a queuing system. So in many other crowdfunding platforms, you see that people can have dozens of different projects that they can select from. In Whirl, there will be one, maybe two or three. So at that moment, there's one project we all support it, and it's going to be funded. It means if you're in the queuing system, then your project will be awarded. This is very unique and has not been done before. It's also why it took us lots of research for 1.5 years and to make the very heavy now ready.
And for many people listening, I suppose the first question they're going to ask themselves is, how is Whirl different from Kickstarter, Indiegogo, GoFundMe, and all the other solutions out there? And also, why is blockchain so important to this Whirl crowdfunding solution? And how could you not make it in any other way?
We are different in Whirl because what you can see right now is that the cost of the service fees basically charged by other platforms is very high. Whirl has a very low fee, it's 5%. So that's one. There's a lot of success rates are going down at the moment everywhere, because basically there's so many options, so many thousands of people to fund. And the thing is, if your project is not funded, then it will be cancelled. So in Whirl, it's different. We have the queuing system, as I just mentioned earlier. The queue will give you, once you're in the queue, and then you campaign for your own dream, at that moment you're sure, that it will get funded. So that is unique. We are using blockchain basically, that comes from a long time ago in the past, where already in 2015 we have started to look around. We had an initial version that was completely outside of the blockchain, and we were seeing to go global. One of the things, many issues are there with the banks. So for this reason, we created the Whirl token. So if you use the Whirl token, besides fiat, you can use Whirl with fiat. You can use 15 different cryptocurrencies. But if you go for our coin, you have a much higher reward system. You get actually much more points, so you can fund more. This is one of the things. The cost in general is for us a main reason to use blockchain, because we can actually go global with this where we want to implement and be active.
I love how you, when you were talking about Whirl there, about bringing dream projects to life using crowdfunding. So I've got to ask, what's the story behind Whirl itself? Can you tell me more about the birth of the idea, your journey, and how you got where you are today?
It's a bit of a combination. So as I just mentioned, we started in 2015 with it was named differently. And basically what as a team, we are involved in another platform called Kick ICO. Some of us, and I myself, I joined earlier this year. And what we noticed is that it's becoming so complex. Basically, it's much more going in the direction of people, looking for funding to start companies. But if you really bring it back, a lot of the need is a positive need in the world. We want to achieve something. So we spend just in a way that's why we love the word dream. Not because we are dreamers in a way of not delivering, but we are dreaming that a lot of interaction between people can actually help each other to fulfill your dream.